And hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my trailer reaction and review for the brand new remake Blumhouse Universal The Exorcist. Now, The Exorcist is probably one of the greatest horror films ever made in history. It's probably one of the most scariest horror movies ever made in history back in those days. It was in the 70s, old school horror movie. And I remember watching that as a kid and getting freaked out. Still to this day, one of my favorite horror movies of all time, because that's the only one that really creeps me out even to this day. And it still holds up to this day. If you have not seen the original Exorcist, what are you waiting for? Go watch it. So, let's check out this new version of it, the modern day version of The Exorcist. Let's see what we get.
Good day. Hey, be home by dinner.
I love you. Good morning, Mr. Fielding.
Morning, Catherine.
Ooh, two girls. Which one is going to be infected?
And here are your daughters, Angela and Catherine. It's about 7 hours ago, and that's the last information we have.
Uh-oh.
Angela?
If you can hear this, we love you. Please come home.
Uh-oh.
Hey, you found her?
Angela, can you tell your dad how long you were gone?
A few hours.
Baby, you've been gone 3 days.
Oh. Ah, there's the music.
What did you say?
I didn't say nothing.
I thought I heard you say something.
Hey, baby.
Oh, they both possessed. Get out of here. Okay. That's something new.
These girls went, they brought something back with them.
The body and blood of Jesus Christ.
Body in the blood. The body in the blood. The body in the blood. Catherine. The body in the blood. The body in the blood.
Wow.
Ever seen anything like this?
Mommy.
No, but there are people out there who have.
You have some experience with possession.
Yes, more than I'd like.
I believe you can help get our girls back.
Don't be scared,
What did you do?
Is that Catherine's heartbeat? They're beating in sync.
God played a trick on you.
Okay. All right. I mean, look. Does it feel like The Exorcist? A little bit. Does it feel like it's going to be one of those generic versions of it? Sure, it could be. Could be awesome. Could be better than the original. We don't know. We have to wait and see what happens. I highly doubt it's going to be better than the original. But I do like the concept of two little girls instead of just one. I mean, I remember the first Exorcist being so creepy was the fact that you get the chills of seeing somebody being possessed. Now, a lot of religious people believe that actually could happen in real life. It's up for debate, depending on how you believe in it. If you have a spiritual belief about that. There are things like that somewhere around the world. But, yeah, there's something about the original that just gave you the chills about that kind of scenery. I mean, obviously the technology to this day is more modified, more, computer generated, not as practical as the original. But it looks like it's going to be a fun time. I mean, who knows? It could be great. It could be horrible. Doesn't really matter because the original Exorcist will always still be there to go back and rewatch and be scared out of your daylights. But, yeah. But, I'll check it out when it comes out. Blumhouse also... This is what I like about Blumhouse. Blumhouse, makes these horror films for bus fare, and it always ends up being profitable. Could it be with this? Sure. Could it fail? Absolutely. But with Blumhouse, you always have certain ways of doing things, and usually they end up making big hits. So anything's possible with this movie. And I like the fact that, like I said before, there are two girls being possessed instead of just one. It feels like today's day now. They got, instead of bringing in priests, they got the hospitals trying to figure it out. That's something new and modern, I guess. New spin on it. So, it could be a good time, but it also could be a bad time. We have to wait and see what happens. But it's a good thing it's coming out in October. So at least that. That's a good start for great success. You wanted to come around the Halloween time period. I mean, if it came out tomorrow or this Friday, then I'd be like, I don't think a horror movie in the summer does really well. Unless you're a shark or some mythical creature in the water, then what's the point of putting horror movies in the summer? I never believe in horror movies in the summer could succeed. There have been successful ones, but horror movies belong in Halloween time, October time. That's always when the spookiest stuff comes out. So I'll be waiting to see this when it comes out. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about it. Are you guys excited for the remake of The Exorcist? Did you guys watch the original? Did you ever like that movie? Do you believe in this stuff actually exists? Leave a comment below. Let me know. Stay tuned for more. Thank you very much, and have a good day.